Hi, today I'll be showing you how to run a model artifact locally on your machine. You'll be able to do various tasks such as analyze code, also analyze technical data, just generally just have a chat with the model artifact, and also execute different things if you wanted to. Without further ado, let's get into it. So you need to go to Ollama to download the application. The stack that we're building is our models will be running in Ollama, and we'll also want Python. So we'll get the Lotus package from Python. So we have Ollama downloading, and then we want Python. Once this is done, I'll come back. Now that both the files are downloaded, let's install Python's finished installing. Let's install Ollama. I believe the prompt for this just disappears after it's been installed, so I'll get back once it's done. Yep, so it launches this GUI for us. Now what we'll do is just interact with both of these from our command prompt. So let's check Python version. You can see we have installed Python. Let's go Ollama. It should tell us, it gives us an option on what we want to do. So let's go chat with the model. And basically, okay, let's go back because we don't want any of these models. So we'll go back. What we want to do is we'll go to Ollama models, and we want Llama 3.2. So the way you install this is just go Ollama run. We just copy that, paste it here, and it will start installing. I'll get back once it's finished installing. Now that the model's finished downloading, it drops us straight into a chat prompt. So let's go engage with it. Nice, the first couple prompts. We can exit this. Let's clear our screen. What we want to do now is we will create a virtual environment. VENV. Let's call it experiment. Ollama experiment. Once that's done, what we want to do is activate the environment. The way you do that is by going Ollama, a folder called scripts. We'll have a script called activate, and you'll see the subsequent prompts that we get in our command prompt is going to be pre-appended with Ollama experiment, basically indicating that we are inside of the environment. Now we can clear screen again. What we'll do now is basically download Jupyter Notebooks. Once this is completed, we will go straight into the GUI for Jupyter Notebooks. The way you get into the notebooks is basically just go notebook. However, before we do that, let's install strip markdown. We'll need this for later. Nice. Once that's done, Jupyter Notebook. This will look familiar to you because it's the same folder. What we'll do here is we'll create a new folder, call it data, and inside of this data we'll create a new file, call it code. And what this code is just an example of what is possible with this type of environment that we're setting up. I'll put in a code that I got from a CTF, and I'll be giving you this template. Feel free to play around with it and experiment with it. Basically, the code is just interacting with the Llama instance that's running on our machine now. So this is all happening locally. A couple of things we need to make sure is this the kernel status indicator. We want it to be clear, or we can just monitor it to make sure that all of our code blocks have been executed. We'll just sequentially execute them. Now here, this bit will tell us if our code's being read. As you can see, it's been read, but we can also comment that out. That way we don't have all that garbage being printed. What I'll do here is comment all of these off, so it's clear. And basically, once the indicator shows us that it's been complete, we will just render the output. And there you go. We saw an example of what this is capable of doing. We can also feed it various different data and ask it to analyze it different ways, right? So the way you kind of prompt the model, there's a variable, is by enclosing the variable name in these parentheses. And then, yeah, you basically just, you can see the task is described here, code is code, and then extra notes are there. So you kind of see the way this is set out. You feel free to, adjust it for your purpose. So thank you. And if you have any questions about any of this not working, or if you need more helpful tutorials, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help.